Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Virtual Sightseer Backcountry series. In this series, I'm trying to do shorter bush flights with some breathtaking backdrops and scenery. So let's get into the sim and find out what we're doing today. Alright everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be in the Draco. We have a new livery. Unfortunately, it looks like our pilot is not spawning in. Game's still not perfect, is what it is, right? You can see we're down in like a valley or whatever you want to call this. We are west of the Grand Canyon. To our south is Prescott. To our north is Colorado Springs. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try and take off from this little landing strip. Let's jump back in here. We're gonna fly. We're just gonna follow the river here. I've scoped out a small sandbar that we're gonna try and land on. We'll set up camp. We'll stay overnight. We'll do some fishing, cook it up, and then we'll take off and we'll try and land on this landing strip here where we took off. So with all that being said, let's go flying. Add some power. This is a very short landing strip. Parking brakes. But this plane has so much power, it just gets off the ground so easily. The flaps up. Trim it out. Let's just do some flying. Go ahead and slow down there a little bit. So here's another landing strip. And the sandbar should be up here on our left. Just past this. Now recklessly, I planned to set up camp and I didn't check the weather, so hopefully we don't get swept away by any flash floods. think it's right there. If that's the case, we'll do a flyby, make sure it looks okay to land. We'll flip back around. Yep, I'm gonna try that. So we'll have to bleed off quite a bit of speed pretty quickly. We don't want to get too close to the rocks here. Alright. We are on the ground safely. A little rough, but is what it is. I'm going to try and turn around here. This can handle a little bit of water, so I'm not too worried about it. Try not to hit that tree. Alright. Let's go ahead and shut this down. Kill the battery. Avionics. Generator. That'll shut down there. Alright, let's go ahead and jump out. Wow. Hope you guys can hear it. But the water sounds amazing right here. Oh. 5K fun run. That's cool. Wow. Scenery is absolutely gorgeous. Alright. So, guys, I am going to go ahead and set up camp. Once I do that, I will bring you guys back and we'll go fishing. See you guys in just a couple minutes. Alright, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. I did get camp set up. We got our puppers with us. Set up the hammock. Got a fire going. We got our rug out. Sleeping bags all set up inside the tent there. We got our dry bag cooler with some beverages. I'm gonna go try and catch some dinner real quick here. We'll cook that up, head to bed, and then we'll take off in the morning. Again, we are using Parallel 42's Go Fish. So we got that all set up here. Let's go ahead and move that out of the way. I don't know if we can make this any smaller. Let's see. Nope. We can do this. Actually, you know what, guys? Let's go ahead and take that right out of the equation. Alright. We got our fishing rod all set up here. We're going to go ahead and cast it out 164 feet. I do have it set to medium difficulty. So we'll see. I have yet to bind any keys to reel it in, so it's on auto reel. Not looking good so far. Let me check what bait we have on. We do have our fresh water. We're going to put a spinner bait on. It says 1.6. Let's go ahead and put that on. And then we have the all-round freshwater line on. We're going to bump that up just a little bit as well. Go and cast it out again. Hopefully we can get something here. There we go, we got one on, we're reeling in. Alright, we got a tilapia. That'll be fantastic for dinner. It is a common fish in Parallel 42's app. Let's go ahead and keep that one. And let's send it out again. And we'll see what we can get. So peaceful. Oh my god. They're losing daylight pretty quickly. I'm just slowly reeling this in. Let's go ahead and see if we can move out into the water. I'm going to try and cast it right along the coast there. Now I see what they mean between the difference between easy and medium for sure. Alright, full send. Let's see. There we go, we got one on. Reeling in. Let's see what we get. Sun's starting to set here pretty quickly, so. Alright. So that there is a channel catfish. 9.5 pounds, 11.1 inches. So we will keep that one as well. And I think we're going to just cast out one more Try and get right down the center here. Alright, I didn't even see that one get reeled in. We got a sea trout, and that is rare. 3.428, excuse me, 3.42 pounds, 14.6 inches. Not sure why that one was such a struggle, but alright, let's go ahead and put that away. We'll go ahead and close our tablet up. Actually, first let's go ahead and put it this way. Alright, let's head back over. Let's see if we can pick up the pace a little bit. Alright. So don't mind the pizza box. But we'll go ahead and cook that up real quick and then we'll head to bed. Alright guys, I think it is time for us to tuck in. I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning guys. It is now 6:45 a.m. Fire made it through the night. Got our puppers up as well. Go ahead and cook some breakfast up here. And then we will go ahead and clean up camp. And take off and try and land again. If I totally botched the landing, I will just, you know, cut the video short and you guys will see me fly off into the sunrise. It is beautiful though. It's really cool. Alright, I am going to go ahead and clean up camp guys and then we'll get the plane going and I'll bring you guys back. See you shortly. Alright guys, welcome back. As you can see, we have everything cleaned up. Not leaving anything behind. We leave it as we found it. Go ahead and jump in here. Get the plane started. I am using the auto start feature on Flight Sim. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so I'm kind of hoping it does today. Got our avionics, batteries on, generator on. Start off. Looks like it's gonna work okay for us today, hopefully. We'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and put our flaps to take off. We'll just give this thing a little bit to warm up and we'll get off the ground. It's a little chilly this morning. We'll go ahead and turn the heat on. Put our de-ice on. I don't think it's going to be necessary, but that's alright. Our lights are on. Alright guys, I think we are ready to get off the ground. Like I said, if I totally botched the landing, you guys will see me fly off into the sunrise. If I at least get us safely on the ground, I'll keep it in there. We'll see. Alright, we got our flaps situated here. Go ahead and trim the plane out and we can pull back on our throttle just a little bit there. Shouldn't take us too long to get back to that landing strip. Let's try and get a flyby in here as well. Awesome. Alright, so you can see the marker there, 4.8 miles. So it's going to sneak up on us pretty quickly. It's a very short landing strip, so I don't want to be going too fast. Seems a little foggy here this morning. These flaps are super abrupt, so sorry about that. Starting to drop off pretty quick. Add a little bit more throttle. Alright, let's see if I can scoot over here. Give you guys a look. Pretty much right there. Whoa, sorry. At probably a mile, I'm going to add another notch of flaps. Looks like maybe a little bit of rain coming in here. Oh yeah, some lightning there behind us. That's kind of crazy. Definitely want to get this thing on the ground then. I think we'll have enough for one more flat. That's where we're trying to go. Last notch of flaps. Very delicate game of trying to keep the plane in the air, not stalling, not going too fast. Ooh. Alright guys, let's take a peek at that. As you can see, we did make it. It was rough, but we made it. So now that we are safely back on the ground in one piece, let's jump back in here. Go ahead and shut this down. Avionics, battery, generator. We'll go ahead and jump out. That is going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, subscribe, share, and let me know where you want to see me fly next. I'll see you guys in the next one.